When people are looking to buy in Greater Victoria, I hear the same areas over and over again. Saanich, Langford, Sydney, Esquimalt, Oak Bay, but there's one municipality that almost never gets talked about. View Royal. And that's interesting because once you actually understand where it is, what it offers, and who it's best for, it quietly becomes one of the most practical places to really live in the region. And I get a lot of calls and texts from people just like you who are early in the process, and some are 6 months out, some are a year out, and most are simply trying to understand which areas actually make sense for their lifestyle and budget. So in this video, I want to break down why View Royal is so overlooked and why it probably shouldn't be. And if at any point you want to talk through how this compares to other areas you're considering, you can call or text me anytime. My info is down below. I'm G, I'm a local realtor based here in Victoria, BC. No pressure, just real local context. Now let's get started. First up, View Royal has a brand problem. One of the biggest reasons View Royal gets overlooked has nothing to do with the homes. It's just awareness. A lot of buyers don't realize that View Royal is its own municipality. It's not just part of Esquimalt or Colwood, and it has its own zoning, planning, and community feel. For many people, View Royal is just a highway, a place you pass through, not actually live in. But because it doesn't have that loud identity or downtown core, it gets skipped over pretty often, even though it's surrounded by some of the most talked about areas in the region. And that lack of hype is actually part of what makes it so appealing. The central location is one of the best in Greater Victoria as well. This is where View Royal really separates itself. Geographically, it's a very strategic pocket. Easy access to downtown Victoria, straight shot to the Westshore, minutes to Esquimalt, Vic West, and Tilcombe, and close to major routes without being deep in a sprawl. And for buyers who say work in different parts of the region, commute in opposite directions, or want flexibility if the job changes, this location is perfect for them. Also, by being View Royal, you're not locking yourself into one lifestyle or one commute pattern. It's a very future-proof place to live, which matters more to people than they realize when they're actually buying a home they plan to stay for the long term. Next, you have nature and waterfront quietly everywhere. It's a misconception in View Royal that it's all traffic and roads, but that's only true if you never leave the main corridors. Once you get into the neighborhoods, you have the Portledge Inlet waterfront, you have kayaking, paddleboarding, and tidal views, plus you have quick access to, say, Thetis Lake and trail networks, plus you have green spaces tucked away in a residential area. It really offers something that actually is hard to find. Nature without isolation. And the nice thing is you don't feel cut off from the city, but you still get water, trees, and outdoor areas, often just minutes from your front door. Now, the housing options are actually more flexible than most people think. A lot of buyers assume that View Royal has limited housing choices, but that's not really the case at all. You'll find established single-family homes, townhomes, and duplex-style properties, plus condo options near amenities and older homes with renovation potential as well. Now, compared to some nearby areas, buyers are often surprised by how functional the layouts are, how better usage they have of the lot space, and the less competition on certain property types. It's not always cheaper, but value-wise, it can make more sense depending on what you actually need from a home. So View Royal is built for livability, not hype. It isn't trying to be trendy, and that's intentional. What it offers instead are quieter residential streets, less tourist traffic, practical amenities close by, and a strong day-to-day quality of life. This is why it tends to work well for first-time homebuyers who want location without chaos, downsizers who want, say, the convenience, and buyers who value calm over buzz. It's a place people often stay longer than they actually expect. So when you take a step back and look at it, View Royal isn't overlooked because of its lack of value. It's overlooked because it's quiet about what it actually offers. It doesn't try to be the trendiest area, and it doesn't get talked about as much as some of the neighbors close to it. But for a lot of buyers, that central location, access to nature, and day-to-day livability end up mattering much more than the hype ever does. And if you're at that stage where you're comparing neighborhoods or just trying to figure out what actually fits your lifestyle, feel free to call or text me anytime. My info is down below. I'm happy to walk you through the options and help you make sense of it all. Whenever the timing is right, I'm here to help. Whether you're buying or selling anywhere in Greater Victoria, feel free to reach out anytime. Other than that, make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, drop a comment, and subscribe to stay up to date with future videos, and I'll see you in the next one.